I told all of you to put these on. Let's just go over why a little bit. Some people, we didn't have their size, and that's fine. But I sell a lot of things in this realm of things, barbell training, plates, bars, rubber mats, flooring. The only thing I don't sell is shoes. And the thing that I'm going to tell you that you need more than anything is shoes. If you were going, so I'm telling you that, so it's not I don't have these on my website. You got to go to Amazon and buy them. But a lifting shoe, if you're going to do this, is not optional. You can tell me the reasons you don't want to wear a belt. I'll argue with you, but if you don't want to wear a belt, fine. You can tell me the reasons you don't want to deadlift with straps. I could make an argument. There are times when you should do it. Fine. I don't really care. You want to wear knee sleeves. You don't want to wear knee sleeves. I want you to wear a cotton shirt. You want to wear a, sports style shirt. None of that stuff matters. Those are Grant's opinions. The shoe is better. Okay. And here's why. One, the amount of surface area. So this whole thing, when you're squatting, when you're deadlifting, when you're pressing, even when you're benching, laying down on the bench, your feet are in contact with the floor, and it is the very place that you are producing force against. So if I'm pressing upright, it's a long kinetic chain coming down to where my feet touch the ground. So I want as much surface area there as I can that makes sense. So a shoe versus barefoot, is the argument I'm making right now, is going to give you more stability and more surface area to produce force against. This strap right here, it's kind of like a belt for your foot. Once you lace it up tight and tighten that thing down, your foot is going to become very stable. The sole is non-compressible, so it doesn't squish, right? So some of these shoes that like Josh is wearing there, he's got a lot of padding on it. And think about it. When you're squatting heavy and you go down, what's that padding going to do? Right? And it's going to mess with your balance. And as you get stronger and are lifting more weights, every little movement at the bottom of the squat will matter a lot. So this is not going to compress at all. So you're going to have a good base of support. And it's also got a little bit of a rise. This doesn't, every now and then it doesn't work for someone. Like Laura says, she tends to be forward, so she just likes a completely flat shoe. For most people, it kind of pitches the tibia forward a little bit more, get a little more quad, a little bit more hamstring, so a little bit more muscle mass. So you might say, well, Grant, then doesn't the shoe allow me to lift more with the shoe than without the shoe? Yes, but that's okay, right? If you get stronger wearing the shoes, and when you take your shoes off, you're still stronger doing other things. But who is the cyclist in here, or a bike? Yeah, you two, and triathlons, do you bike? Or you swim? Yeah. Both. Okay, so clip-in shoes, do you guys do that? Yeah, like it's no one goes to get on one of those bikes and put on Lycra and go down the road and be in the way while I'm trying to drive and argues with their buddies that like, oh, I'm not gonna wear shoes, right? Because oh, this is kind of how this works. I mean, obviously you could have your foot against that weird pedal and be dealing with stuff, but it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, there you go. Grant's rants, done on shoes. Let's start lifting.